Thank you for joining me on another episode of Chasing Mysteries Gardens. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Chasing Mysteries Gardens. I'm Rebecca, and along with my wife Karen, we are on a mission to renovate and rejuvenate our little piece of earth. Today, I am going to take you on our garden tour for the month of September. A lot of things have changed. Fall is starting to set in, and we've changed out some flowers, and we are very excited about the change of the season. So come along with me on this journey as we explore our garden for the month of September. I apologize for the wind. It was rainy this morning, but the skies have cleared and it is beautiful now, but it is a little windy. So here out front, we put in a pump that we found at an antique shop, and then Karen changed the flowers to a beautiful, beautiful mum. So here, I also apologize for the limping, bad video. My knee is very sore, so I'm not walking too well. So here we have our peach tree and our pear tree. Here in the front garden, we have a new mum. And we also have one sunflower that I doubt we will get a flower for. It's very late in the season, but the animals kept nipping the top of it off, and Karen found it and stuck it in the ground, and it's grown to this right now, but I don't know how much more it's gonna grow. We'll just have to wait and see. Here is the garbage garden. Everything's pretty much done flowering in here. So I stuck my pepper plant here. Oh, it looks like the leaves might be getting eaten by aphids or something. But we do have, if you can see them down there, several, oh no! Oh, something stuck its teeth in there. So there was 6, but now it looks like there's going to be 5. So over here is the first garden bed. And the beans are crazy. I pretty much have to come out and pick every day, which is fine because I love beans. So the second wave of beans is starting, and you can see all the flowers. The nice thing about pole beans is that they will continue to flower and put out fruit right up until the first frost. So we could be eating beans until the end of this month into October, hopefully. I'm hoping that with all the flowers that are on here right now, that I will be able to, that they'll all mature at one time, and I'll be able to do one massive canning. So fingers crossed. The bees are still very active pollinators here. We have our mums. So over here, I tried to plant some more kohlrabi, but I put these forks in here to try to keep the squirrels and stuff out from digging, but you can just see the holes. They just will not. And I don't know if it's bugs that are eating the kohlrabi or if it's the animals, but it is not doing well at all, if you can see here. So I don't think we're gonna get a second harvest of that. So this cucumber plant, the bottom leaves are pretty dead. There's still some cucumbers coming, especially up here at the top where the foliage is new. So we're still getting quite a few cucumbers. So this is the second garden bed. And there's the basil. So in here I planted spinach and then up here carrots, and you can just, there's nothing. They managed to, there's one tiny little spinach and that looks pretty destroyed. Oop, there's one more. But that makes me sad, but I just cannot keep the squirrels out. The tomatoes under here, still some green ones. More beans. I think bean flowers are just so cute. They're like little faces. You can see the pollen on that bee's leg. This is Sherry, and she's got nice green leaves and some flowers in the center there, but this may be a female flower. We just haven't had good luck because the female flowers don't come out at the same time as the male flowers. Our tomato still has flowers, but I doubt we're gonna get anything before the frost since they take so long. And along here, whoop, prizes. Ugh, can't get them. Cucumbers all along here. I think the cucumbers are probably pretty done, actually. Looking at it today, you can see they're just wilty and dying. While I'm in the garden, have a snack. Once again, the asparagus just won't quit. There's another one. Over here we have another zucchini squash that we got one zucchini off of this year. It produced lots of flowers, it produced a couple of fruits, but they would just grow for a week and then die. So I don't know what is wrong with this area or what's wrong with me as far as zucchini goes, because we just cannot seem to grow it around here. Here's the remnants of the herb garden. So there's still parsley coming in, but the dill and the cilantro / coriander are pretty much done. There are some new little ones coming. But then down here, there are seed heads that I actually need to pick and store for seed for next year. You can see, I don't know, all of the holes from the animals. This grass is at least 7 feet tall. Gladiola is still blooming. We still have some jalapenos. I see one big one, 1, 2, 3, 4 small ones. I put this netting around it so that to try to discourage the animals. And then up here we have two, 3, 4 sriracha peppers. So the peonies are, sorry, the hydrangeas, this one's a pretty new one. It's beautiful. But most of them are pretty sad looking. Grasses are growing huge. So all the berries are gone. This is the raspberry. You can see it's starting to turn. The other blueberry, the blackberry. The blackberry has grown crazy. I actually had netting around it. The netting's still there. I need to come cut it away because the vines have just grown through the netting. I didn't really watch these very well this summer other than to water them. So this plant we've had for quite a while. We've actually put it in a couple different places, but this year is the first year that we've ever gotten a flower. Karen wanted birdseed gourds, but we didn't know where to put them. So we put them over here in our temporary little space, and they are just growing like crazy. You can see they're all the way up, growing into the trees. Now we planted these kind of late. There are a few little gourds that we hope will grow, but we don't know how mature they will get because, again, we planted this late and they should be way further along than that. You can't tell, but it's growing all the way up here. And then all the way down. All the way down. To the earth. I should have come out here earlier when the sun was on this side of the house because all of these are still blooming so brightly, but it's only when the sun is actually directly on them. After that, they close up. And Karen has her mums, and we still have, this one's pretty dying, but beautiful gladiolas. Weeds, weeds, weeds. More weeds. But at this point, they look good. Again, more. These only bloom in the sunlight. Some some mums. And then more gladiolas on their way out. This one's nice, this tall one, because that is my office window and I can look out from my desk and see a beautiful flower. Clematis is done. Big mums for the fall. And also only blooms when it's sunny. They just haven't closed up yet. This is the front corner garden. Hello, Shadow. Everything, I mean, except for the yellow, is pretty much done blooming. Lilac tree. I actually need to get out here and trim that soon. I'm trying to create like a ball on the top there. Right now it's kind of scraggly. I do see some more blossoms coming. Ready to open. Apparently an elm tree has decided to grow. Maybe I'll plant that somewhere else. See what we get. And the raspberry bush is pretty much done. So I will get out here and prune this. Last year I waited until the spring to prune it. I waited until there was new growth and then I cut the branches that did not have any new growth on it, and that seemed to work really well. So I might do that again, just let this, all the leaves fall off and let this just stay like this for the winter. Thank you for joining me on our September tour through Chasing Mysteries Gardens. If you like this episode, please give it a big thumbs up and also hit the subscribe button for more. And also share this with everyone you know. And as always, Suki Suki. Love the earth, love yourself, love each other. Till next time.